Hello, good morning everybody. Myself Karan Singh, IIT GATE, CSIR NET, AIR 40. You are most welcome in our channel LMPS Educators Group Bakiwal. So, my dear students, without wasting your time, let's start the chemistry of class 12. First of all, we take the unit 1 solution. Okay, and my dear students, for getting the complete information or the complete knowledge step by step, chapter by chapter, we will teach on this channel. So you must subscribe and share this channel LMPS Educator Group Vocabulary. So without wasting your time, let's start. Dear students, unit solution. So first of all, we will talk about the solution. I hope that you all are familiar with this term solution. Solution, this is a homogeneous mixture of two or more components like solute plus solvent. When the solute plus solvent, they form solution. They form solution. Okay. So now we will define the give the definition of the solution. Solution is a homogeneous mixture. First of all, and you also open your pen and the copy and you write down the definitions, and we will solve here numericals and the topics, so you can note this. Okay. So what the definition of the solution? Solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more components in which whose composition can be changed or varied with a certain limit. Understand? Now, so we will write the definition. Solution. Solution is a homogeneous mixture. Solution is a homogeneous mixture. Solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more components. Two or more components whose composition. Two or more components whose composition can vary. Whose composition can vary with a certain limit. With a certain limit. So this is the standard definition of the solution. Okay, you can note it. Now we will talk about the classification of the solution. Okay, classification of solution. Classification. There are two broad classification of solution. Point A, on the basis of number of components. On the basis of number of components. And point B, on the basis of physical state. On the basis of physical state of solvent and solute. So these are two broad classification of the solution. So first of all, we will discuss on the basis of number of components. On the basis of number of components can be explained as, suppose that a solution have two components, that is solute and the solvent. Suppose that a solution have glucose plus water. Okay, glucose plus water. So this solution have two components, that is glucose and water. This solution have two components, glucose and water. So it is called binary solution. It is called the binary solution. Similarly, if a solution had glucose plus salt plus water, this solution have how many components? 3 components, right? This solution have 3 components, so it is called ternary solution. Ternary solution. So similarly, if a solution have 4 components, it is called quaternary solution. So this is the basic classification on the basis of number of components. If a solution have the 2 components, it is the binary solution. A solution have 3 components, ternary solution. If a solution have 4 components, it is the quaternary solution. So now we will discuss on the basis of physical state. This is very important. And on the basis of number of components, generally we discuss and we will study the binary solution. This is very important. Binary solution. Most of the solutions we are observing and we are found, they are the binary solutions. Okay. So now we will discuss on the basis of physical state of solvent and the solute. On the basis of physical state of solute and the solvent and the solute. On the basis of physical state of solvent and solute. So first of all, we write the physical state of solvent. Physical state of solvent and physical state of solute and examples. Okay, so there is on the mainly physical state of solvent. The physical state of solvent decides the types of solution. Generally solutions, you know, in general solutions, the solvent is liquid. For example, glucose in the water, sugar in the water, and etc. First of all, we take the liquid as a solvent. Liquid. Second one is liquid. And third one is liquid. And you must know that liquid can act as solvent and solid can also act as solvent and gas can also act as solvent. Now, physical state of solute, it can be solid, liquid and gas. Okay. So one solution can be formed by dissolving solid in the liquid. A solution can form by dissolving solid in liquid, and liquid in liquid it is also a solution, and gas in liquid is also a solution. But all these solutions simultaneously they are known as liquid solutions. Okay, when the solvent is liquid, it is known as the liquid solutions. So solid in liquid, liquid solution, liquid in liquid, liquid solution, gas in liquid is called the liquid solution. Simultaneously they are called the liquid solution. Liquid solution. Now we will take some examples of solid in liquid. For example, solid in liquid, that is glucose dissolved in water. Dissolved in water. Glucose dissolved in water. Liquid in liquid, ethanol. propanol, butanol, etc. Ethanol dissolved in water. Ethanol dissolved in water. Gas in liquid, that is there may any gas. Oxygen dissolved in water. You know, aquatic animals are survived due to the presence of oxygen in the water. Understand? Actually, oxygen is dissolved in the water. That's why they are surviving the water. So, next we will talk on gas as a solvent. Gas as a solvent. Gas as a solvent. And solute may be solid, liquid, and gas. Solid in gas, liquid in gas, gas in gas. Clear? So solid in gas. Example of solid in gas. You know camphor, kapoor. Camphor dissolved in gas, or we can say camphor mixed with gas. Camphor mixed with gas. This is an example of gaseous solution. Liquid in gas. Chloroform is a liquid. Chloroform mixed with gas. Chloroform mixed with gas. Now, gas and gas, so there are many examples of gas and gas. Gas and gas, oxygen mixed with hydrogen. Okay, oxygen mixed with nitrogen, helium mixed with neon, argon mixed with krypton. So there are many examples of gas in gas, and all these solutions are known as the gaseous solutions. Okay, solid in gas, gaseous solution. Liquid in gas, gaseous solution. Gas in gas, gaseous solution. That is the types of solution decided by the state of solvent. If the solvent is in the liquid state, it is the liquid solution. Solvent is in the gaseous state, it is the gaseous solution. Now, solvent may be solid, solid, and solute may be solid, liquid, gas. So now solid dissolved in the solid, liquid dissolved in the solid, gas dissolved in the solid. So solid dissolved in solid. Any example? Alloys are the example of solid dissolved in the solid. Okay. So, and copper dissolved in gold, and alloys like brass, bronze, these are the example of the solid solutions. Liquid in solid, you know what the state of mercury, Hg, liquid. Mercury, actually this is the only metal which is found in the liquid state at the room temperature, but all other metals are present in the solid state at the room temperature. So liquid in solid, that is Hg mixed with sodium, this is the solid and present in the solid state. Gas in solid, hydrogen gas mixed with palladium. Palladium is a metal that is present in the solid state. So this is the complete description about the types of solution and their examples. I hope that you completely understand this topic. Okay, so this is the basic starting of the solution. Now we will going to start some important topic. Generally they are asked in the examination, numerical based problem on this chapter solution. And here this is when the solute is, when the solvent is solid, it is known as the solid solutions. Now we will going to discuss expressing the concentration. Okay, expressing the concentrations of solution, expressing concentration of solution, expressing concentration of solution. You know, there are many ways to express the concentration of a solution. Actually, mainly there are 6 ways to express the concentration of solution, but generally when you go for the preparation, like the IITs, IEEEs, NITs, so there are complete total 9 types of expressing of the concentration. So we will explain here completely 9 types. Okay, so first of all we will take mass by mass percentage, mass by mass percentage, that is W by W. Okay, and second we will take mass by volume percentage, mass by volume percentage, that is W by V, W by V. Next, volume by volume percentage, volume by volume percentage, V by V. And next, part per million, part per million, that is in short it is known as the ppm. And next one is mole fraction, it is generally represented by the x. And sixth one is molarity, molarity, it is represented by capital M. And next one is molality, it is represented by small m. And next one is normality, normality, it is represented by capital N. And next one is formality, formality, it is represented by capital F. So these are the complete representation of to express the concentrations. In this way we can express the concentration of a solution. So we will describe one by one. Okay students, or one more information for you, if you want to prepare for the IIT, NIT or the IEEE class 12 students, you can also follow me on the channel Chemical Guru. For the higher level preparation, you can follow me on this channel Chemical Guru, and you can, if you get any problem students, any problem, any doubt, so this is the channel. You can directly contact, directly attach to me, and you can save this number 8630 719937. On this number you only click the photo of that problem, you send this number, this is my WhatsApp number, definitely you get the answer of your questions. Okay, so now one by one we will express the mass by mass percentage. Okay, mass by mass percentage. First of all, we take the first point, mass percent of a component. Mass percent of a component. The formula is that mass of that component, mass of that component upon total mass of solution into 100, right? Total mass of solution into 100. So this is the formula. Okay, and next one is mass by volume percentage. Mass by volume percentage equal to mass of that component into total volume of solution, total volume of solution into 100. So dear students, simultaneously we will take an example of a numerical of this topic. First of all, you understand the mass percent of a component, and we explain it with a numerical completely. Okay, so write down one numerical and we will solve the numerical. Question is that question number 1 and the topic number 1, mass percent of a component. Okay, the problem is that a solution contain 40 gram of NaCl. A solution contain 40 gram of NaCl dissolved in 40 gram of NaCl dissolved in 320 gram of water. What is the concentration? What is the concentration of solution in terms of W by W? Understand? So now solve this problem. Can you solve this problem? A solution contains 40 gram of NaCl dissolved in 320 gram of water. What is the concentration of the solution in terms of W by W? That is mass by mass percentage. So you here first of all note that solute is NaCl. Mass of solute that is the NaCl is a solute. Mass of solute equal to 40 gram, and water is a solvent. Mass of solvent, that is the water. Mass of solvent is 320 gram. Solvent, that is the water, equal to 320 gram. Total mass of the solution. Total mass of solution equal to 40 plus 320 equal to 360 gram. This is the total mass of solution. And now you simply use this formula, mass percent of a component. Generally you write the mass percent of solution. Mass percent of solution, or you can say the mass percent of NaCl. Okay, mass percent of NaCl equal to here mass of that component, that is the mass of NaCl. Mass of NaCl, that is the given mass of NaCl. Okay, mass of NaCl. So total mass of solution 360 gram. Okay, so you can write here, we erase this. 360 gram equal to, here the mass percent of NaCl equal to, mass of NaCl is 40 gram. 40 upon total mass 360 gram. into 100, 0 0 cancel. Okay, and you can divide here 4 say 9 4 4 1 ja 4. Okay, and 0 and 4 9 ja 36. Okay, that is 100 upon 9, and you can solve the 100 upon 9. 9 1 ja 9 and 9 1 ja 9 point 9 1 ja 9 11.11%. So this solution contain the NaCl 11.11%. So dear students, we will explain step by step. First of all, we will take the topic and then numerical. Topic and then numerical. So there is no need to extra to read the other things and other books if you watch this lecture carefully. So at last, my dear students, now we will explain these topics in next video, because this video is going to some long. So my dear students, stay at home, be safe, be healthy. Thank you. Jai Hind. Like, subscribe and share our channel LMPS Educator Group Bakewar. Thank you.